Would you like to support Cubs Out Loud? One way is to join us over on Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, patrons get early access to our shows, the pre and post show, and various other rewards. You can learn more at patreon.com/Cubs Out Loud. Thanks to all our patrons for their support in making this podcast.
That's right, kiddies. Welcome to Cubs Out Loud. And you are probably very confused because normally someone else does this intro, but it's my turn now because somebody is the birthday bear cub who's taken a day off. So welcome to episode 796. And it is Friday, August 29th, 2025. My name happens to be Gary, if you didn't know.
Everyone else is thinking it, and I just say it.
And with me are, of course, my ever fabulous co-hosts. Next up is going to be the one, the only.
Hello, I'm Damon.
I don't brew the tea, I just serve it.
And last but not least, of course, is the illustrious birthday bear cub himself.
Who's your bear? That's right. I am your bear.
And that makes me Jeffrey.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Yay.
Although usually we say that before the sound effects, but I'm not going to complain.
Hey,
It's the first time.
Everything's topsy-turvy, and apparently I'm in the producer seat because that's right. It is producer Jeff's birthday, and this year we're marking 13 years of happy hour shenanigans recognizing this bear cub's birthday.
Right.
We've done it so long that we are now teenagers at this.
Oh. No.
And in some places, we're beginning the age of consent. So, that being said.
No, Gary. No. No.
I'm not complaining.
All right.
Oh.
So, as may want to recall from the past, we did many years of the Power Hour. And the Power Hour, for those of you that don't know, I will highlight very briefly, was where every single minute for an entire 60 minutes straight, we would drink at the top of every single minute. And our livers are very happy that we have retired that process as we got older because we wanted to just, live, survive. So instead, we now do the happy hour for the birthday gig where we have some fun, we kind of tell some stories, we play games, we do some fun stuff. And so as want, I usually turn this into some type of silly little quiz game type situation. So today we're playing something new, and this is semi-requested by the birthday bear cub himself. He and Damon have no idea what I'm up to or do our guess, but that's okay.
First off, I'm going to do something tradition of our version of the Power Hour.
Oh boy.
I'm setting myself a timer before we start anything. I'm going to say go, and I got 45 minutes on the clock. At 45, I'm taking off my shirt.
Okay.
Timer's going.
Okie dokie.
For those that don't know, when we did the Power Hours, when you reached the number of your age, you would take your shirt off. So,
Right.
and of course, that would only work until 60, and then I don't know what we were going to do after that. But we'll see what happens.
Fortunately, that's quite further down the line.
It's a number of years.
And at least we retired that. So.
All right. So this game is simply titled, Which Is It? Straightforward question. There will be 2 rounds, and the birthday bear cub and our guests are going to be guessing if an item or a name is in one category or an other.
Oh,
So
no.
it's kind of like this, that, or other. Of course, you are welcome to play along at home to see how many you get correct. And while we have, like I said, moved beyond the power hours, feel free, enjoy a beverage of choice as each question arises. You can drink if you get it right. You can drink if you get it wrong. You can, do whatever you like in that case.
Quick side note, if you hear some dings, it's just text messages, updates about my mom who's currently in the hospital and has been there since the 14th.
Okay. Well, we wish her well. But before we get into that, you may have noticed that today's episode is called the Baker's Dozen Edition. So anybody happen to know what a baker's dozen is by chance?
Dun, dun, dun.
This is not a part of the quiz. It's just a general question.
I do.
We'll go in the alpha order, Josh, and then Lloyd.
A baker's dozen is the number 13. Because it is given the baker should be giving you a special treat when you order a dozen in order to entice you to come back. So if you order a dozen loaves of bread, they should give you another loaf of bread, or a dozen cookies, they give you another cookie to entice you back. That's at least what I learned in little elementary school when we taught this, or learned this rather. We're taught.
I just learned that was 13. I didn't learn all that background. Also, if the baker's hot, he could just give me 12 and then an extra treat.
Nice. Lloyd?
English people can't count. And that's what they thought 13 was, is my personal excuse. And you can't, no amount of actual fact. I mean, okay, the real reason is because of like something to do with weight, but that's rubbish, is because they can't count.
So in the history of the how Baker's Dozen came about, what the internet says, so take this with a grain of salt. If you were to request a dozen eggs from a farmer, a dozen steaks from a butcher, a dozen pencils from a traveling office supplies salesman,
As one does.
you will certainly receive 12 of the chosen item. Counting errors do happen, it says, but a baker's dozen was commonly understood to mean 13. And the question is, are bakers bad at counting? Not quite. So there are a few theories about how a baker's dozen came to be 13, but the most widely accepted one, apparently, in medieval England, there were laws that related to the price of bread and the price of wheat that was used to make it. So bakers were found to be, quote unquote, cheating their customers by overpricing undersized loaves, which were subject to strict punishment, including fines or flogging, which in some cases, right, David with the thumbs up, like that's not really a punishment. Maybe the bakers liked it. So even with careful planning, it's difficult to ensure that all the baked goods came out to the same size at that time. There could, of course, be fluctuations in rising and baking air content, and many bakers did not have scales to weigh their dough. So for fear of accidentally coming up short, they would throw a bit extra in to ensure that they were not ending up with a surprise flogging later on. And sometimes a baker's dozen was even 14, just to be extra sure. Yes, Lloyd?
I know this is distracting, but I have to kind of come back to this point of, so just how much of a bad baker to your neighbors do you have to be that they go out and then they go weigh it and then they report? Like, that's just like snitching on another level I'm not sure I'm ready for. Anyway, carry on.
It was the English. They just, I'm just saying, like,
Right.
they love public spectacles. So of course, like, flog him. Flog him.
I mean, you didn't really have much else to do in medieval England.
True.
You had baking and you had flogging. That's
There
really,
you go.
unless you were rich, and then you had merkin
Yeah,
making.
pork.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It sounds like a kinky bear's paradise.
it probably
Baking
is.
and flogging.
Baked goods and flogging? What more could you ask for?
I don't know.
David's liking this show already. He's like, what? These are some of my favorite
What is
things.
it? I'm in the wrong room. Like all my flyers are in the other room.
Very true. All right. So now that we understand what a baker's dozen is, the number will make more sense. So our first round of which is it? So you're going to need to put your thinking caps on, and you're just going to say aloud which of these two it happens to be, quote unquote. So these are actor names, as in like
Okay.
a name that a person goes by. However, there are two categories that it could be one or the other. They are either a porn adult actor or it's a Hollywood actor's real name.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh my.
There's a reason why some Hollywood actors have a stage name.
Yes, agreed.
Oh
So,
my.
yeah. So you're going to try to determine if it's a porn adult actor name or a Hollywood actor real name. And I'm going to trust everybody that you're not going to cheat and use a search engine or the Google machine to find the answers instantaneously.
The phone down, Lloyd.
Both of
Hey,
my
just
screens are being taken up, so I'm definitely not cheating.
because it's
I
not
do
like you would
two
have a
more
random
screens to-
handheld device or anything. All right. Now, I will admit some of these may be rather easy or too easy, but I wanted to give people a chance to get some points and not be 100% stumped and not get any of them. So I figured that was the most fair thing to do. And I will admit, like, there's a number of these I did not know. So we'll see how that comes about. Most of them, I do have a little explanation, maybe anecdote, whatever you want to say about that in that case. So are we ready to get started?
Yes.
Okay. So for name number one, again, is this a porn adult actor or a Hollywood actor real name? And the name is Al Parker.
Ooh.
I feel like I should have some Jeopardy music playing.
I'm gonna
We do have that
say
press your luck sound.
no. That's 30 seconds too long. Um, I'm gonna say because it's sounding familiar to me as a porn star, so I'm gonna say porn.
Is his partner named Bobby? In other words, I'm agreeing with the porn star.
Okay. Lloyd and Joshua.
After you, please.
I will go with actor.
Mm.
As in Hollywood actor?
Hollywood actor, yes. Sorry, yes.
Okay.
Not to sell our porn actors out as saying they're not actors, because they are.
Fair.
I feel like if your name was Al Parker, you wouldn't want to change that to be on TV. Because it's a pretty cool name as it is. So just based on that, I'm gonna go with porn.
Okay. So, American gay pornographic actor Al Parker was the co-founder of Surge Studios. Parker is widely regarded as a gay pornography icon of the late 1970s and the 1980s and was the subject of the film Clone, the life and legacy of Al Parker, gay superstar. Now, if you look up who Al Parker is on the internet, you might recognize them pretty quickly because I do think they were decently known in terms of like imagery when it comes to that. So in that case, Jeff and Damon and Lloyd each have a point. You give a feel for how this is going to go?
Absolutely.
Lloyd, all right. Name number two, Mark Sinclair.
Hollywood.
Golly. Just said Hollywood.
I'm
still
gonna go with Hollywood because nobody will let themselves be called Sinclair in Hollywood. When like I'd probably something cool like I know like Cynthia or some way better way of coming. Nobody will call themselves Sinclair in Hollywood and be on TV. Someone go TV.
Or movies. I disagree with that. So I don't know. I think Sinclair is a fine name. I mean, the hero of, I'm pretty sure the hero of the first season, or hero captain in the first season of Babylon 5 was Jeffrey Sinclair. Spelled his name, first name wrong, but still, his last name is Sinclair. So Sinclair is still a good last name. I would call that normal.
Where your mouth is?
Hmm?
Are you gonna put your vote on that then?
Yeah, he said Hollywood.
Yeah, I said Hollywood.
I'll finish.
I will do Hollywood as well.
I'll keep it so even so that we all do Hollywood. How about that?
I was just gonna say, are we all on the
Yeah.
Hollywood train? All right. So it's interesting that Mark Sinclair didn't come up with this because of acting ambitions, even though they were acting from a younger age. When he was a nightclub bouncer in New York City, he took his namesake because of being a nightclub bouncer. He's the one who made us believe a bouncer could become an international movie star. And this actor is actually known popularly as Vin Diesel.
Ah,
And he loves
look
D&D.
at that.
Ah,
Look at that.
I stand by my statement.
So yes,
Wow.
actual person. And the thing is, the name is nothing like their real name. So I'm like, I would not know that at all.
Nope.
Nicely done. Everybody gets a point. Number 3, the name is Eric Marlin Bishop.
Hollywood. Because no one's gonna remember that name in a porn. Like, it's 3 names. It's 3 names.
I have to agree with that logic.
It's 3 names. I mean, unless it was like a St. James or a Van Cartier or some shit, like no one's gonna be like, oh, or like I mean T.T. LaRue, like that, like yeah, but like by the time you get finished with saying that name, you've already came. Like
I don't know. I would go with I'll go with porn because if I had that name, I would love that as my like name in Hollywood, and I wouldn't. So
that's fair.
I'm also gonna go with porn because I want to be contrarian.
Wow.
Interesting. So I think it's Jeff and Damon say Hollywood, and Lloyd and Joshua say Hollywood. Or wait, Jeff and Damon say Hollywood, Lloyd and Joshua say porn.
yes.
Got it. Okay. So when they started out, they felt that women who got the attention were put on the stage first in acting because there were less of them. So looking for a somewhat androgynous name to misdirect when the introduction happened, they chose the first name of Jamie, and they later landed on the last name of Fox as an homage to the comic legend Red Fox.
So it's Hollywood.
Went from
Yay.
Eric Marlin Bishop to Jamie Foxx.
What's wrong with Bishop's a great last name?
It's a lovely name. I love that. It really stands out. Too.
Yeah.
And it takes up such good room. Like your name is dominating the marquee if you're on the marquee.
Fantastic black name.
And I think there are some popular comedians who have a hyphenated name too. So, but I do like the name Jamie Foxx. He's very memorable.
Yeah.
By saying Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Jamie Foxx sounds like a foreign name. Sorry, just gonna say it.
Nope, that's true. That's true. That's true.
I love how we're like, so you went with a name for Hollywood, which actually sounds like porn.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
Vin Diesel, Jamie Foxx.
He did it for stand-up, didn't he? Yes, because
Yeah.
they're gonna pull it
There you
out
go.
because there's fewer women in stand-up when he was doing it, probably. So he wanted to. That makes sense. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I found that pretty interesting. In that case, I was like, oh, I guess that's a thing.
Wow.
Did not know. All right. Sorry, I'm updating a document that I have on my end to keep track. All right, next up, name number 5, John Roger Stevens.
I'll go with porn because Roger sounds very porny because it's Rogering.
Right.
It's very British.
I'm going to agree with that
British
porn.
force, so
I'm going to agree with the porn.
I was the 3 names I was very much saying, I don't know, but like that's short-ish enough to where it doesn't. But I'm gonna stick with Hollywood.
I'm gonna stick with Hollywood as well. I feel like a 3-hit name is really hard to put on your OnlyFans.
Fair.
True, very true. All right, so Jeff and Lloyd, you're saying
Hollywood.
porn?
Porn.
No.
Mhm.
I'm saying porn, and Jeff is saying porn.
Okay.
And
I'm
Lloyd and
saying
Dan
Hollywood.
are Hollywood.
Hollywood.
So I should have come up with a better system. All right. All right. So a fellow artist and friend, Jay Ivy, would refer to John as quote unquote the legend, and it ended up sticking. Therefore, we now have John Legend.
Ah. So another Hollywood. Look at
I
that.
feel betrayed.
You feel betrayed. It is a. Yeah. When you say Roger, like I think if their first name was Roger, because it's Roger.
Yeah, but I guess then they'd have a shortened version because look at himself like John Roger or something, wouldn't they? They'll skip the last name. If you've already got the innuendo in there, don't like use the rest.
You would probably do Johnny Roger.
I mean, there we go. In fact, I bet you that's already been done.
I'm sure it has been.
Maybe.
Anyway.
All right. Next up, we got number 5, Hector de Silva.
Porn. That name is too cool not to use in Hollywood.
So you're saying a porn star?
If my name was Hector de Silva, I would be on stage right now. Are you kidding? That's too good. That's too good. Nah.
Well, most porn stars don't do the stage anymore.
Attitude.
Well, I think what Lloyd is saying is that what the game is that this is the Hollywood actor's real name. So you would use the Hector de Silva as opposed to whatever name they're actually using.
Yeah.
I will go with Hollywood, I think, for this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with porn.
Oh. I'm gonna go porn as well.
All right, so Jeff, Damon, Lloyd are all saying porn. Josh is saying Hollywood.
Yes.
Okay. Stage name of Antonio Moreno Hernandez, former gay pornographic star and men.com exclusive performer who currently serves as the mayor of Carcelén, Spain.
Ah.
Well,
And
who
I
says it won't
butchered
get
the
you
town
anywhere?
name, but at least that's your strange factoid.
De Silva.
Well, good for him.
Yeah.
And for his constituents who are not afraid to support and promote positivity among sex workers.
Or they don't have Google.
Or that, yes. It's
Um,
that region in Spain without Google. They have it, yes.
Wow.
right.
Huh.
Yeah. The total area is 75.3 kilometers or 29.1 square miles, has an elevation of 902 meters. The population is 508 people,
Oh.
and it is currently the summer season there. So there you go. Next time you're in Spain, feel free to stop by Carcelén
Yo,
and
Silva, what's up?
I love your movie.
Wait a minute, he was in the movies? Not that type of movies.
well, some type of movies. Nicely done. All right. Number 6, next up, David McDonald.
It's got to be porn star just because there's Norm Macdonald. So David McDonald, everybody just might confuse him as Norm Macdonald's brother, maybe. But otherwise, I think that might be. I think that's a porn name because I don't think he would change his name for Hollywood if he was David McDonald. Unless he was really scared to be confused by somehow relation to McDonald's.
Interesting.
Here's my problem. I feel like McDonald, you'd want to take that off if you want people to not associate you with Scotland whenever you're being an actor. But if you're from Scotland and you're acting in the British Isles, you'd keep it. But it's Hollywood. And that might also give you an edge over other people. Because, like, well, if I'm McDonald, I can play all the Scottish roles. So I'm kind of, I'm gonna wait to see what the crowd say and then go with that.
I am going to go. My instinct says Hollywood, which makes me think I should do porn because my instincts have been wrong this entire game. But we'll go with Hollywood, I think, for this.
I'm also gonna go with Hollywood.
50-50 split?
I don't. You know what? Let's 50-50 split it. I'll go with porn.
Ah.
All right, so Jeff and Lloyd are going with porn, and then Damon and Joshua are saying Hollywood.
Yes.
All right, so this gentleman is known as a doctor.
Oh,
and
God fucking damn it.
They picked their name for the rather boring and common reason that there was already another actor named David McDonald within the Union. And since Tennant started working at 16, he did the 1980s teen thing and named himself after Neil Tennant, the lead singer of the Pet Shop Boys.
And
he went
was
on
Scrooge McDuck.
to be known as the actor who became Doctor Who and then the 10th Doctor, married his favorite doctor's daughter, who played his clone daughter in an episode of Doctor Who originally named David McDonald.
Wow.
I'd like to apologize to all British people watching this for my incredible failure. I've let you all down. I'd like to apologize to you all. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. It's
And-
like midnight over here. I'm so sorry. I'm
Your national
And
treasure.
all for
Yeah.
all you stuck-up Brits who think that every Brit should know the actual or real-life original name of every doctor. Shut the fuck
Wait,
up.
I'm sorry. Are you British?
I don't think that's a required thing.
Are you British? You do not know these people. They will hunt you down.
He's a
So those
national
are just a
treasure
super
there.
fan, but like a general big fan versus super fan of Doctor Who shouldn't really care about that.
I literally go to dinner with these people. I have failed them.
So I gave it away in the beginning. Lloyd picked up on it instantly. I could tell by his reaction. It was like, oh, he instantly knows like what happened here. But yeah. So that happens to be his actual name is David McDonald, not David Tennant. But I think it's pretty cool that he was like, I'm gonna pick a pop group lead singer and take their last name. I'm like, all right, that's fun. You know.
It's very drag queen motivated. A
True.
lot of drag queens will do that. Like Cheryl Hole.
Right.
She did that.
Yeah.
Very true. All right, next up, number 7. Peter Gene Hernandez.
What's bad is that it's sounding vaguely familiar.
And for those that are playing along at home that know Damon's history, that doesn't help because are you like, wait, is he talking about his vast porn collection or is he just like referring to something else?
Wow. I mean, fact, but wow.
I feel like so far the triple name has not let me down for Hollywood yet. I don't think it's let me down now. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna stick to Hollywood for this one.
I too will go.
It's
Hollywood.
probably not Jean. It's probably Jean. Just to make it fun. So I'm going to go with Hollywood, but I think it's actually Jean, not Jean. Jean as
Okay,
in Jean-Luc Picard.
Wait, hold up. This is. I just
It'll
realized-
be this weird
Gary?
like French Spanish.
This is
matchup.
Gary. At some point, Gary's gonna realize that he keep putting triple barrel names that aren't Hollywood actors. We're going to keep getting it. I'm gonna switch to porn. One of these is gonna
I'm
be
gonna
a
stick with
trick.
Hollywood.
It's gonna be this one.
Fuck. I'm gonna say Hollywood.
Okay, so Jeff Damon and Josh are going with Hollywood. Lloyd is going with porn. All right. So he admits that he was a chubby baby and that, according to his father, he nicknamed him after Bruno Sammartino. And the name of Mars came up because the girls said that he's out of this world.
Wow.
So therefore, Peter Gene Hernandez claimed the name Bruno Mars.
Okay, hold up. Technically, Bruno Mars is not an actor.
He's acted.
Crap, he probably has. Never mind.
Yeah,
I tried. I
think
tried
Bruno
going
Mars
for it,
is
and I realized it
more-
was
more
not
of a
gonna work. Of course, he's acting.
music group.
He is more music inclined, but
I
he
wouldn't
has
be
a
surprised if he did
filmography.
have a bit part or something.
He was in Honeymoon in Vegas in 1992, according to Wikipedia, and he voiced somebody in Rio too. So there you go.
Okay.
I will say
Voice
some of
actor,
these
that's
some of
fair.
these names, nothing like the real name. Like
No.
not at all. All right. Nicely done. Moving on. Number 8. We're back to 2. Okay, Lloyd. Craig Marks.
Porn star.
Yeah, I was gonna say porn because that name sounds super fucking familiar. Sorry,
How
just
much
saying.
porn do you want?
Because
I,
You
Your
know,
proficiency in porn.
David is such a connoisseur.
God, you guys, you act like I'm. Uh,
I'm gonna go with porn as well.
I too shall go with porn.
All right, everybody across the board says porn. So this British actor, circus performer, model, social media personality, and sex worker as a gay pornographic actor has been a 2022 Fleshbot Award nominee and a 2024 Grabby European Award nominee.
Wow.
Did I mention that they're British?
Yes.
I'm terribly sorry, but could you go back on what awards are called again?
Grabby.
So there's
The
the 2022 Fleshbot Award and the 2024 Grabby Europe Award. They were nominees for both.
I understand the Fleshbot one being like, yeah, okay, I'll live with that. But the Grabby one, I'm like, y'all gotta rename that right now.
Nice.
There we go.
Nicely done. All right. Number 9. Lloyd, are you sitting down? You're in a chair. Okay, you're sitting down.
Go for name. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Number 9 is Henry Charles Albert David.
That's got to be a porn star.
You said what again?
Henry
Charles Albert David.
Oh,
It's got to be a porn star.
that's Hollywood. No, that's Hollywood.
I'm gonna put my money down on Hollywood because I was wrong about thinking Gary would try and trick us.
I'll go with Hollywood, but wow, 4 first names.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Are you trying to trick me here? There is only one person I know that has 4 first names, and I don't think that person's an actor. What counts as an actor in Hollywood? I need you to clarify what counts as an actor in Hollywood right now, Gary, because otherwise this doesn't work.
If they have a IMDb page, I think that qualifies them as an actor.
In which case, yes, I technically suppose this person's an actor. Technically. You are pushing it, but all right. I am protesting for all of us. I want you to know that.
Oh my.
I'm so glad you came, Lloyd. Jeff, what is your answer?
I think it's a porn star.
I said Hollywood.
Throw in a
like-
Prince somewhere in that name, and it would be even more of a porn star.
Wow.
All right, so Jeff says porn, and I believe Damon, Lloyd, and Joshua are all saying Hollywood.
Yes.
Yes.
Lloyd? Are you changing your mind?
Nope. I mean, why would I change my mind? It's gonna be Hollywood. What else could it be? I just want you to read the answer. That's all.
Well, even this person admits he's not sure why he goes by Harry, also known as Prince Harry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't clap for him. Do not clap for him. That was not okay. It's not okay.
And yes, Prince Harry has an IMDb page. He has 4 credits. Formula One, the TV series, he was a spectator. In South at 6, the TV series, he played himself the Duke of Sussex. In Stroop, Journey into the, I don't know what the rest of it is, it's cut off. Let me see. He played himself.
Also starring his wife.
And he was a producer of the TV series Polo Stroop, Journey into the Rhino Horn War.
Even if a
Lovely.
documentary doesn't mean on
You didn't
Hollywood,
answer my question.
It's fine. I'm just gonna go back to
What's
What was
that?
the question, Jeff?
Was his wife starring in any of these?
the
Wow.
actual Hollywood actress.
I don't recall. Anyways, I don't know. I didn't look into it that deep. The reason I picked it honestly is I was floored by the 4 first names. I was like, who has 4 first names?
Honestly,
of
they're all
course-
like that.
That explains why
And
you
of
know that,
course-
Logan, though.
And it's of course the royal family who gave him that name.
Right.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
All right.
Look, listen, we love our family over here. Okay? I mean, they do. I don't. But like, it's very important.
Thanks,
for the
King
Irish-
Charles. That's exactly the type of thing you should do to your child, is give them 4 first names.
All
Charles
right.
did enough to his children.
They're all like that. All of them have 4 first names. It's fine.
So we'll move on to number 10. We've pushed the limits and the bounds of the numbers. So we're going to go back to a simple 2. In this case, it's Kurt Marshall.
That's a lovely name.
That's a foreign name.
I'm going Hollywood star on this one.
That's a foreign name.
Although I may be wrong, because I'm really really leaning towards a porn star, but I feel this is actually a Hollywood star. Real first name, real. They changed. They gave themselves a different stage name because their name sounded too much like a porn star.
I was gonna go Hollywood because I would have thought that the name is Kurt Marshall, was too close to Kurt Russell, and they wouldn't be associated with him. But Damon's belief of that being a porn star is so strong, I'm gonna stick to that.
So Lloyd's being swayed by another
Oh my God.
contestant in the game. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
you were
gonna
like
go with
instant.
Hollywood, I guess.
You're gonna do Hollywood?
We'll split it 50-50.
Ah.
Makes sense.
Right.
Makes sense.
So Jeff and Joshua are going with Hollywood. Damon and Lloyd are going with porn.
Mm-hmm.
Born in 1965, he only acted in 4 films.
Oh.
However, the industry trade publication named him one of the top 100 stars of all time in the year 2006. He was also considered one of the most beautiful, and at age 18 to 19, starred in several well-known titles of the time. He's a gay pornographic actor. The industry publication was called Unzipped, and the titles of the movies were Sizing Up, The Other Side of Aspen 2, Splash Shots, and Night Flight.
I hope he's
So-
doing all right wherever he is.
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
He tested positive for HIV in 1986 and then passed at the age of 22 due to complications.
Yeah.
Also,
I
it's
know
a
the
horrible
name.
baby antelope.
What?
We just got a new antelope. I said I
Oh.
was breeding.
Non
I'm
sequitur.
intentionally
We were all
breeding
like,
yeah.
here.
what?
Wow. So, funny story. The reason I know that name is because I have, or had, do I still have it? So, one of the first porns I ever got was a friend's like copies of porn, and one of them was Night Flight,
Interesting.
which is not a fever dream. It is what it is. It is a night flight. It is they take a flight over, like it's like a red eye, and people be fucking on the plane, and the plane's bathroom is massive, like whatever. And then they land, one of the guys loses luggage. He goes to get the luggage. Things ensue because it's packing, whatever. Anyway, then he goes home to his lover. Huh?
Where did they film this?
It wasn't on an actual plane. It was
Oh,
probably a
I'm
set,
assuming that.
like full T. Like it was probably a leftover set from airplanes for all I know. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. And then he goes home to his lover. They called him lover. And then the ending scene, they fuck, and then the ending scene is it starts with two pilots that are having a night flight. They're flying overnight. And one of them is the straight guy who is having issues with his wife, blah, blah, blah. And the other one is going home to their lover. And the last scene is the two pilots fucking. So there you go. Welcome to.
Yo, dog, porn was so much better in the old days, apparently. Over here, it would just be like, oh, farming the toilets. Ooh, having sex is done. I don't get a whole plot line anymore. This is great.
Yeah. It was very, loose plot, but plot nonetheless.
Right. All right. Number 11, Austin
Much
Post.
Austin Post. It's got to be a porn star. Although that's too obvious to be a porn star, so I'm now thinking that it shouldn't be a porn star, so it's probably a Hollywood star.
Ooh.
I like
those Hollywood stars that changed their name because they didn't want to sound like a porn star.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Hollywood for this one, I think.
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
So everybody's in agreement?
Yes.
So this individual bumped their last name to their first name, and they picked their stage last name from an online rap name generator. And that is how we got Post Malone.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Wow. That sounds awful. Anyway.
It worked. Don't hate on Hollywood.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
And yes, they are an actor. They played Robber Number 6 in The Wrath of Man and were a Brooklyn bystander as a voice in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Wow.
Gary, I need you to not make it so mean. I need you to be fair, okay? When you say Hollywood actor, just because you've been an extra doesn't. Oh no, I'm not. I'm backing out. Nope.
There are no small parts, just small people who are big egos.
All right, moving on. Number 12, Jack Radcliffe.
Porn star.
That's a porn star.
That's a porn star. That's a porn star.
We'll go with porn because they seem very convincing.
They really believe that.
That literally is a porn star.
I
If
feel
you're
like that
not
was
a bear who
instant.
doesn't know, if you're related to the bear community and you do not know who Jack Radcliffe is, something's wrong with you.
Permission to Google Jack Radcliffe, Gary?
Is it
After
universal?
you get-
Are all
I think
four
it
of you
is,
going?
yeah.
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 Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, cool.
American gay pornographic actor is considered to be the icon of the gay bear subculture.
Oh my God, he has a Wikipedia page?
Mm.
That's crazy.
Oh, we hit the 45-minute. Yeah.
Woo!
But see, there was also a British actor,
Yeah.
a British character called Jack Radcliffe from After the Flood.
It was a character?
He's a
Knight,
character
right?
played by Philip Glenister.
All right. Last but
Well,
not
and
least,
who knows? Who knows? Daniel's
so
dad
right.
may have been named Jack.
All right. Number 13 for this particular first round. The name is Maurice Micklewhite.
That's an
It's got to be a
actor.
Hollywood star.
That's
That
gotta be
doesn't
an
sound anything like anybody would put as their porn name.
No porn star is going to be like, I'm Micklewhite. Like, I don't think that works as a name that rolls off the tongue, as it were. Lloyd.
Nothing. Just
Oh,
nothing. I want to believe. I want to believe.
you want to believe that it's a porn star?
I want to believe so badly.
There's a porn
You know
star
what?
named
Fuck,
Maurice.
I'm going in. I'm going for porn star. I don't care. It's gonna be someone random, but I don't care. I'm going for porn star.
I'll go with Hollywood.
So Jeff Damon and Joshua are saying Hollywood, and Lloyd saying porn star. Because you got to believe. So in 1954,
Ooh.
this actor considered a different name. But later in 2016, after a half century of using the stage name and becoming unbelievably famous, Micklewhite finally legally changed their name to avoid hiccups at airports. And that is how we got Michael Caine.
Ah.
Oh.
He originally considered being Michael Scott, a different name because of a Humphrey Bogart film, and eventually chose the last name Caine from the Caine Mutiny.
Mm.
Interesting.
So yeah,
Maurice.
Micklewhite.
I wanted to believe so bad. Please let someone in porn call themselves that. Please.
I mean, maybe in England.
Come to my OnlyFans, Micklewhite Productions. Oh.
Yeah.
So, Damon, were you keeping track as we were going through?
I kind of was, but I wasn't fully.
Okay.
I tried. I made
that's
I
fine.
have the most points, followed by Joshua, and everyone else is lower than that.
Now I'm pretty sure I have like the least amount of points. They found a game I'm terrible at, so
Actually, Joshua and Lloyd are tied.
Oh.
And then one point above them is Jeff, and in the lead is Damon.
so we tied for words.
Nice.
Yes.
Did I?
Worth it.
In the meantime, I'm playing with tigers.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my.
I do have all of those.
Yeah,
Nice.
I have a lot of bears.
that's what he said.
All right. So let's move on to round two.
Round.
And in this time, we're going with food names.
Okay.
Because we just came off of 3 episodes of the state fairs. So to continue one of Jeff's favorite categories where we talk about the things we shove in our mouths, in this particular round, you have to determine, is the name of the food real or fake / made up?
Real or fake?
Now, I'm going to say this. Some of these foods that are not real have been created after the name was created. Like somebody was like, well, obviously I have to make this. So that doesn't technically make it real. It originated as a fake food name. I just wanted to put that out there because I know some people are going to. What's that?
Did you get this off of Mythical Kitchen?
No.
Sounds like something they would do.
I got it off the internet. But I could see some people out there later when this episode airs going, well, actually. So, but I do have sources for all the stuff, whether it's real or fake. So
The idea is that the name was made up before the dish.
correct.
If that ends up coming around.
Because some people will be like, that's absolutely a real thing. And it's like, well, today it's real, but it wasn't real when it came from its source. because some people feel compelled to make it into reality. They're like, well, that sounds amazing. Why isn't it a real thing? I must make it real. And then, you know, that was the part I started realizing, because I'm like, oh, well, okay. All right, Damon, you're back.
Yes, I just so everyone knows, I'm going off screen to like do a huge blow with my nose.
All right. Are we ready for number 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The food is called hot spinach puffs.
It's like a real food.
So is it real or fake?
I'm voting for real.
So I'm trying to imagine what it would look like. And I have these mini pies, but like with spinach in them, they're sealed up. Nice little mini pies, just have like little puffs. So I'm
Actually,
thinking,
kind of tasty.
if I
What's that,
imagine
Jeff?
what that sounds like, that's what I think. So I'm gonna go with yes, that's real. This is gonna be a very hard category for me.
I'll say yes because it sounds British. So
It sounds American. It's spinach.
I'm gonna say made up. I'm gonna say made up. So I'm the contrarian here, I think. Yeah.
So, Jeff, what were you going with? Real or fake?
Real.
Okay.
Real.
So Jeff,
real.
Lloyd, and Joshua all think it's real, and Damon thinks it's made up.
Right.
All right. This is actually a fake food item.
Ugh.
It's from the movie The Emperor's New Groove.
Oh my god.
Kronk
Ah.
presents hot spinach puffs, but they are now an actual real world item that you can make because people felt so compelled to turn it into a reality.
I know, great movie.
It does sound good. Like a spanakopita kind of. Anyway, sorry.
Right. And that's the thing is, like, Lloyd, you're not wrong. I'm like, so you take some puff pastry, you throw some spinach and cheese mix in it, you fold it over, turn it into a triangle. Ta-da! Like, you just make it and you're done. Like, it's not hard.
This is gonna be. I'm gonna be doing that for almost everything you say now, and I'll imagine it being real and just say real.
All right. Number 2. See, I think this route's gonna go quicker for us. Cat's tongue. CAT''S tongue, as in the organ, TONGUE. Is it real or fake?
Real. It's not actually an actual cat's tongue, but I think it, like, when you say finger sandwiches, they're not actually made with fingers.
I think it's too strange a name not to be real.
Lloyd is having a face journey.
I'm trying to imagine what it would look like, and I can't get an image of a cat's tongue.
Yeah. The name is freaking me out, but I also feel like Joshua is right that it's too weird to be like, oh, it's fake. It's that I need you to be real. I don't want it to be real, don't get me wrong. But I'm gonna say real.
I'm gonna stick to real because everyone else has said it, but I can't. It's really hard to imagine what that's supposed to look like.
All right. So I'm going to tell you this to help everybody calm down. It is not literal cat's tongue.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
But it is real.
Hey.
So without knowing what they look like, you'll probably never guess what cat's tongues actually are. However, dear cat lovers out there, there's no need to worry. These are actually sweet treats that have a lot in common with ladyfingers than compared to actual cats. They are traditionally thin, crisp cookies made with butter, sugar, egg whites, and flour, and have a more delicate meringue-like texture compared to lookalikes. The shape of the cookie is long and flat with pointed ends that resemble a cat's tongue. Hence, it inspired the name.
Oh,
And everybody's looking it up online.
I have to look it up real quick.
Honestly,
Oh, okay.
seeing a picture of one or of some, I'm like, I would totally eat this.
I have eaten this. We have this.
I'm like, they look like great little cookies.
Right.
I didn't think it was actually cat stone, but it sounds like a.
I mean, I knew it
Okay,
wasn't going to be
okay,
actual
okay.
cat tongue. Like
No.
you know, like I knew that. But I was just like, oh, it has to be something completely different. But I was like Lloyd. I couldn't picture what it could be. Yeah.
And when this episode goes up, I can, if we want, Jeff, I can copy over well, I don't know how we want to do it. Yeah, it'll be on the website. I can copy over some of the stuff from my document with the links that are embedded for recipes if people are interested. If they want to make them.
Is there a recipe for it?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's French.
Don't worry, I have one I think that's in English. I'm pretty sure it's in English. At least I could read it directly.
It's all in French. You just made up words. Yeah, I did.
It's just a lot of vowels thrown on the page.
Here, let me pop it over into the chat
Ooh.
to make it easier. All right. All right, I was going to say, Damon, you with us? All right, number 3. Is it real or fake? Cup o pizza. That's CUPO''PIZZA.
I think that's one of those fake but is real now things.
Agreed. I think it was brought up like in a movie or cartoon or something.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
somebody who had a state fair made it. Because I swear to God, we talked about this in one of our state fair episodes. Not this year, but like the previous year. Or at least it sounds like something we would have seen.
It sounds like
Lloyd?
we were doing like a Looney Tunes cartoon or maybe like a Tiny Toons cartoon or something. We're like, oh, we'll have something, cup of noodle, cup of pizza. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go with
Right.
fake.
I'm also going to say fake.
Joshua?
Fake.
You are all correct. However, it
Oh.
is not from an animated source.
Oh.
It is from the Steve Martin film, The Jerk. This tasty dish from The Jerk was essentially cup-o ramen, except it was pizza instead of ramen noodles. So it was a real prop, but not a real food. Now, since then, it has been turned into or attempted to be a real food because Binging with Babish actually did like an homage to this. So yes.
It was a fictional restaurant. It was a whole restaurant. Thanks, AI. Cup of Pizza refers to a famous fictional restaurant from the 1979 Steve Martin film The Jerk, known for its uniquely served pizza in a cup, which has since become a cultural touchstone, referenced in fan art and even the music industry. Huh.
Was this in a song that by the band that Macaulay Culkin's in?
It was a song by Music Beyond in 2018.
I have no idea. All right, let's move on. Number 4, Big Kahuna Burger.
That's
real.
That is real.
I want to say it's a Red Robin burger.
This sounds American to me, so I'm gonna trust the Americans.
Next time you're in America, go see Red Robin.
I think it's also a bear burger.
Ooh.
So everybody thinks this is real.
Right.
Sure, screw it.
It is fake.
Oh.
It is from the Tarantino universe. This Quentin Tarantino classic which is not only a burger, but also a burger chain, appears in several of his movies, but most arguably prominently in Pulp Fiction. While essentially just a burger, Samuel L. Jackson sure does make it look tasty as he eats one in the film.
Oh.
You let me down, America. Come on.
Well, I guarantee it is something at a restaurant but it's one of those things that was created by Tarantino and now is real. So
Right.
That's a possibility.
Although it really sounds like something that Red Robin would do. Although probably the one I'm thinking about is just like a Hawaiian burger or something like that. It has pineapple on it or something.
And that's, I think, the key that Jeff is bringing up is I betcha it does really exist out there, but nobody calls it the Big Kahuna because of copyright.
Right.
So they just call it like the Hawaiian burger or something like that.
I kind of want a burger now.
All right. Next up, number 5. Everlasting Gobstopper.
Like, I'm sure somebody made it real, but it's completely fake to begin with.
It's real because I remember literally having it from the Willy Wonka. Like, see, that's the thing, Gary.
Because it came from Willy Wonka.
This is
It was
fucked up.
fake.
This is the
first.
thing.
Somebody made it afterwards. This came from Willy Wonka. Or
I
it
remember-
came from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the book, before it became the movie, Willy
I-
Wonka, et cetera, et cetera.
Listen, everyone, you all had a chance to protest when freaking Guy was putting Prince Harry as actor. You don't get to protest now. You didn't come in late and then be like, "Oh wait, Gary's cheating." No, you don't get it. It's not real. Stick with it.
Fake.
See, I'm going to be contrary. I'm going to say real. I'm going to say real. I know it's probably fake, but I'm going to say real because I've literally had this fucker in my hand as a child.
When was the Gene Wilder
Lloyd.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory made?
Let's give Lloyd a
I
chance
think that
to
might have been
answer.
before you were born.
I'm going with fake.
So you are all correct. It is fake.
I said real.
I know. So to Jeff's point, from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, it was designed by Willy Wonka for those with little pocket money. The everlasting gobstopper is a candy that never gets any smaller, no matter how long you suck on it. But I'm bummed. However, we, of course, as humans, could not help but make it real. So yes, they do exist.
Right?
It is a legitimate candy out in the
Okay.
world.
Yeah.
But in the movie, it looks almost painful
Yeah.
to
I'm not sucking on
enjoy
that.
because it looks like 2 or 3 pieces of Lego stuck together.
You can
Mm.
order some
And
right
the
now,
real
motherfucker.
candy is just a big honking round,
Jawbreaker.
yeah, hard candy.
They used to have like a thing of like the dollar, like not dollar candy, but like the movie candy. Like it was in a
Right.
You could. They were the mini ones. I know I've had it, but yeah, I get it, Jeff. It was technically made after the movie, so it's fake. Whatever. I've had that in my anyway.
All
making
right,
me
moving
fuck with
on.
our reality. That's what you're doing, Gary.
There's more controversy coming, children. Just wait. Number 6, beaver tail.
Ooh, I'm pretty sure this is real, but it's like like the everlasting Gobstopper. Did it actually start off in some fictional
Yeah.
thing and then become real?
Gary.
I think it's real because along the lines of bear claws.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Joshua.
I'm not saying that it's a pastry or donut-esque, but still, you know what I mean.
I will go real.
And Lloyd.
I'm gonna go fake
Mm.
just because I've no concept whatsoever of it.
I feel like I'm gonna go real, and yeah, I'm gonna go real. So 3 of us are real, 1 of us is fake.
Lloyd says fake and the rest say real.
Right.
So, this is one of Canada's most iconic foods, widely
Ah.
considered to be the Great White North's unique take on the donut. It is made by stretching and flattening a ball of dough, then deep fried until crispy and golden brown. The pastry is typically served hot and topped with anything from cinnamon sugar and chocolate to lox, bacon, and cheese for savory style. Despite its name, beaver tail pastries do not, and never have, contained any beaver meat or any byproducts. The name is simply a nod to the animal that is a symbol of Canada and to the shape of the pastry itself. It is real.
This looks delicious.
Yeah.
As I said,
I'm
I
like,
really felt like
yo,
this was along the
give me
lines of
that
bear
dough,
cubs.
baby.
Yeah. That's a nice looking talking donut. That's a nice one. Yeah.
Now, this is not on the list, but when I saw the picture, my first thought was, oh, it reminds me of an elephant ear,
Right.
which for Lloyd in the US is like a really big fat beaver tail.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's just big fat fried fake dough or dough.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Also,
Nicely
for no
done.
reason whatsoever, I'm ordering Five Guys. Don't mind me. I'm getting hungry.
Hey, we don't shame sex workers. That's awesome.
Thank
Number
you.
7. Number 7. I'm gonna please forgive my pronunciation on this one. Ractagino.
Oh, that's fake. That's fake. I'm just gonna quickly say it's fake, and not explain why. I know why it's fake too. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's made it since then, but it is fake.
I'm gonna follow Jeff's enthusiastic response and say fake.
I will also follow just enthusiasm and say fake.
I too have to follow enthusiasm, so
I mean, just because I'm enthusiastic doesn't mean I'm right.
I
just
mean,
wanna say.
true.
So
Now, why would Jake? Okay, look, finish it.
Can I just say that Jadzia Dax loves this beverage?
So here's my question for you, Jeff. Did I remotely pronounce it correctly?
Yes, it is Rectigino.
All right. It is fake.
Watch any episode of Deep Space Nine.
It is a Star Trek drink from the Star Trek
Ooh.
universe. It is the Klingons' version of coffee and is generally liked by humans. Now,
It's
as a
a
person
type of
who
coffee, so
as a person who has liked most of Star Trek, I never heard of this drink. Romulan ale, absolutely. Ractagino, got nothing here. It's spelled Raktajino.
where's the apostrophe? I mean, if it's Klingon, there's an apostrophe in there somewhere.
I don't know.
It doesn't have one.
Yeah.
According
That's
to
probably mostly a joke.
So yeah, real. It happens to be a real fake food. But I hear you, Jeff. Like absolutely, someone must have invented a recipe for it since then. So moving on, number 8, golden eggs. Golden eggs.
Ooh.
Yes, Lloyd.
When would we consider
Um,
something to be real before it was fake? Because, like, is it before the nursery rhyme golden eggs? Because technically, that would
No,
count.
the goose with the golden egg, that's a story, but it doesn't mean it was a dish or anything. This is where I'm getting like, the fairy tale is kind of all where they reference a golden egg, but not necessarily a dish. And somebody could have been inspired to create a dish called the golden egg. So it technically is real because the golden egg mentioned was not a dish, it was just a golden egg.
Well, it gets more complicated because, like, I'm going to say it's real because
I'm
there's
going to say it's real too.
called golden eggs. But just because there's chocolate golden eggs doesn't mean that's a real meat thing that someone made up. I'm sticking real.
I think real as well.
I want to say fake. I really want to say fake. I'm going to say fake. I'm going to say fake.
All right. So Jeff, Lloyd, and Joshua all think it's real. Damon thinks it's fake.
Right.
It is fake. It
Alright,
is
you're
yet
gonna have to
another
wait.
creation from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh!
These gigantic chocolate
Oh!
eggs
I know
were
this one.
so impressive.
I can see it, imagine it in my head.
Two people accidentally jumped down the garbage chute because of them.
Oh, that's right.
I want one of those now.
I want the golden egg. I want it now.
This was a trap. This was a trap. This entire quiz has been against the British people and the British public, and I'm holding all of you accountable.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Number 9, rooster's beak. Rooster as in the animal, beak as in B-E-A-K.
We've had two animal ones that have all turned out correct. Do we have a reason why this would be fake?
That's why I think it's real, because the more absurd it sounds, I think the more real it is.
Also, I can't think of anything that would be a possible fictional origin.
Mm. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say real too.
I'm
I
gonna
don't think it's actually rooster's beak, but like beaver tails. But
I'm gonna break the rule and say fake. You don't control me, Gary. I do what I want.
You sure about that?
Okay, fine.
So is it Jeff, Damon, and Joshua say real, and Lloyd says fake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are probably more likely familiar with the dish's original name, pico de gallo, a far more animal-friendly salsa than the name might suggest. Because pico de gallo does not contain any rooster parts. Instead, it may have gotten the name from the way it was once eaten, directly with the hands, pinching bits and pieces between the thumb and index finger, forcing the hand into the shape resembling a rooster's head. This wouldn't be possible with any old salsa. What makes pico de gallo stand out is its chunky texture. So the next time you chop up some pico de gallo, you would put tomatoes, jalapeno peppers, onions, and cilantro, and then you can try eating them with the hand to see if it holds up to the theory.
and you shadow puppet.
And everybody's like being in stunned silence on this.
Okay.
I've never heard a thing in my life.
Well,
I've never heard it
this
called
pico
that.
de
That's-
gallo is something of something, but it sounds like little of. I'm kind of wondering if it's
Gallo
Spanish
is
or Russian.
chicken. I think.
No, pollo is.
Oh, wait.
Pollo is chicken.
1 second.
From my remembrance of middle school, high
Yeah.
school Spanish.
I mean,
But gallo could
Apparently-
be rooster.
yes. Apparently, it is a direct translation from Spanish.
Yeah. So beak of rooster, or rooster's beak.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, Gallo is sure.
Moving on. Number 10, bachelor chow. Bachelor as in a
I
single
mean,
person, chow as in CHOW.
Fake.
That sounds real. Like puppy
Fake.
chow.
I feel like that's from a movie, so we'll go with fake.
Actually, yeah, I could see that. It's like I could see that, but I think it's real. It's something
think
frat boys made.
Josh says fake.
I think it's too broad as a meal to be real, because if you're saying, "Oh, I'm wanting some bachelor chow," it's like something that you make up on the spot. So it's something that you would say in a movie. So I think I'll go fake as well.
So Jeff thinks it's real. Damon, Lloyd, and Joshua all think it's fake.
Right.
All right.
C, yes.
This is a fake food item.
Yeah.
It's from the animated series Futurama.
Oh,
And apparently it literally was like kibble
Yeah.
as a cheap food of the future.
All right then.
For bachelors who didn't know how to cook.
Yeah.
It-
That's
apparently,
how it-
yeah, apparently at the time the show aired, it was marketed as now with flavor, implying that the original recipe was somehow a flavorless substance.
Mm.
Yeah.
And you could make bachelor bars out of bachelor chow.
Wow. I remembered Bachelor. I remembered it from Futurama. Like I remember, like I have this distinct memory from Futurama, and that's why I was like, yeah, I know that. I know that's not real.
and there's the binging with Babbage version.
Of course, Babbitt.
He loves to do his dishes.
Well, he likes pulling these things from TV shows and movies.
Yes. By the way, welcome, Bobby, to the midst of the birthday show. Where we're playing this game. We're trying to determine which is it. So is it real or fake food? I think we've been having fun with it so far. Number 11, the priest fainted.
I'm sorry,
I'm
what?
calling it fake. I'd be
The
surprised if somebody made that real, but
The
I'm
priest
calling this a
fainted.
fake.
I'm going with real.
I want to believe. I want to believe. I'm going real.
Oh, I was muted.
Hey.
I'm going to say
I heard it, Bobby.
real.
I'll go with real.
All right. So everybody but Jeff thinks it's real. So it's real. To be more precise, it's also called the Imam fainted. It's a popular plant-based dish in Ottoman cuisine. Consists of eggplants stuffed with a mixture of onions, tomatoes, garlic, and spices, and then baked in olive oil. While there are several legendary stories surrounding its origins, the most common one of the dish is that it received its unusual name because it was so delicious that a priest, or imam in Turkish, would faint upon tasting it. Today, it is often served as an appetizer or side dish and is a staple of Turkish home cooking and restaurants.
I've actually made these. Cool.
So yes,
Yum.
it is real. And when you hear what it is, you're like, oh, all right, I could totally like understand that. But by name alone, you're like, huh?
Yeah, the name is weird, but again, we also had Pat's tongue earlier, so.
At tongue.
All right, number
Evil.
12. Spaghetti tacos.
I feel like that is fake.
That
I
is
But
wanna
it's probably real
believe.
now. It's probably real now, but I think it's fake.
It's real.
No, I feel like this is a stupid thing that was created at a state fair or on the internet.
So you're saying real, Jeff?
I'm saying real.
I want to believe. I have to go with real. I want to believe that spaghetti tacos exists.
I think I made them before.
I'm gonna say
That is not a statement of realness. That is a struggle meal.
But
I wanna
listen.
believe.
Listen, here's the thing. Remember, if it's not real, then it could have been made real by people. And this gets real fuzzy if you start thinking about like 420 or if you get real damn drunk
Nice.
and creative in the
Oh.
kitchen.
I have to go. You're right. I'll go with fake. It's probably not real, but it's real now. It's too weird not to be real
It's
now.
real.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
made
gonna-
real by some TV show, or
Here's
some,
the thing is-
some
here's the thing
movie, or
is,
some cartoon.
Spaghetti tacos doesn't sound like something weird that would have been in some sort of movie or TV show or some other fictional medium. This sounds like some weird food made on the internet.
Yeah, but
or
you see,
just even before then. You
Yeah,
take
but
spaghetti,
usually
you
when a
got
weird
taco
dude
shells or
makes-
tortillas or something, you just put them together, hand the spaghetti. It's great. It sounds perfect.
but when a weird dude makes on the internet, usually it's a famous weird dude that makes it on the internet. So it's not real till they make it. So it's still not real. So there
Look,
we
the
go.
gangbang is real because people made it real, not because of some fictional thing.
What is gangbang?
A
McGangbang.
McGangbang?
Wait.
McGangbang.
No. Hold on. Time out. There's a difference between a McGangbang and a gangbang, just for the record.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm changing my mind. I'm going to fake. You're probably right. It's some dumb YouTuber or something was like, I'm having spaghetti tacos today. And then I was like, oh, it's going viral. And it's like, oh,
No, it's very
Everybody's
much
so
about
creative.
spaghetti.
everybody's so creative. Girl, you good?
I'm saying fake. I'm gonna say fake.
All
I'm
right, so
saying
so
fake.
far, Jeff's saying real, and
Lloyd
Damon,
and-
Lloyd, and Joshua are all saying fake. What about you, Bobby?
Real.
All right. So spaghetti tacos originally were fake. They are from the TV show iCarly. It was a creation of Spencer Shea, which he invented one night when he couldn't decide whether to make spaghetti or tacos.
Wow.
They are made of spaghetti, meatballs, and taco shells with a secret sauce. And the secret sauce is unknown. The dish became a favorite of Carly and her friends.
Man, that could really go into very kinky places.
Oh well, yeah.
Maybe not necessarily actually kinky, but you know what I mean. Sexy places.
So to me, this is absolutely where I was like, oh yeah, you get high enough, you get drunk enough, you will totally take like leftover spaghetti and taco shells at home and just mash that stuff up and make a hand portable spaghetti sandwich thing. It don't matter.
I mean, true.
Because
It was
let me say this, if you po enough, you will put spaghetti or spaghetti and meatballs on a slice of white bread and you will eat it and turn it into a sandwich if you want.
Sometimes
Very
you
true.
just got to use what you've got on hand.
Mhm.
Yes.
very
I
true.
mean, it's how I made my hot dog grilled cheese sandwiches. I had hot dogs, I had cheese, I had bread, I had butter. Why not put the hot dog in the grilled cheese? Just saying.
There you
Yeah.
It's meat.
All goes
Cheese.
down the same way.
go.
I'm a fan
Oh.
of ugly food. Because usually ugly food is probably the most tastiest food.
Mm,
All right. And then last but not least for round 2, number 13, Jogan fruit pie.
All right,
Spelled
that sounds fake just because I think this is something made by
Jogan.
Joe Rogan.
Jogan. Don't be typing and looking it up.
I'm typing hashtags. That's what I'm doing.
Good. Did gangbang make the hashtags list?
Thought we said gangbang earlier, didn't we? No. Okay.
Wow.
Fortunately, I
Gangbang.
don't use. Fortunately, I don't use those for the YouTube. I keep the YouTube videos basic.
So
Hmm.
I'm gonna say fake. I'm gonna say fake.
Jogan sounds like Joe Rogan, so I'm gonna go fake.
Fake.
Yeah, you're along the same lines as I am.
I want to say fake, but I think I'm gonna say real. the contrarian.
Be the contrarian.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jeff, you think it's fake?
Yes.
All right. Damon said fake. Lloyd.
Said fake.
Fake.
All right. Joshua
Bobby
says
said
real. Bobby said fake. So the pie is purple and known to be sweet, circular shaped, and appears with a dark purple on the outside and a light purple on the inside. It was wrapped in a light brown covering for holding, and it was known for being sweet. Now, sometime during or after 34 ABY, the Galactic Society of Creature Enthusiasts Safari Droid SF-R3 used a Jokin fruit pie in an attempt to tame a tauntaun on the planet Hoth to use as footage for his HoloNet program. It is
Wow.
fake.
Wow.
Obviously from Star Wars, something.
Wow.
We had both Star Wars and Star Trek in this quiz.
And Doctor Who earlier.
And Doctor Who, what is going on?
All of the IPs that way.
all of the nerdy goodness.
Babylon 5 is next. Watch for this.
Oh, wow.
Now, I will admit, some of these foods in this list I had never heard of in my life, but the internet did not fail me when I went researching to figure this stuff out. I was like, okay, already then. Now, I will say this, Jokin fruit pie, Disney, what is your issue? It already exists in the fandom. Sell that shit at like Maz Katanas or, in what's the
Are you sure they
place?
don't?
The Ronto Roasters or any of those places in what is the oh my god, I'm totally blanking on the Star Wars section of Disney, anyways, in the parks. I have to look at Galaxy's Edge, that's the name of the
That's it.
section. So yeah.
That pie does not look delicious. I'm sorry. I gotta hold you right there. That pie looks nasty.
Well, it's because it's purple. Purple and blue foods generally don't look delicious to people.
Yeah, but they didn't even try with this one.
But you could easily make it with ube. I think you could be successful with that if you wanted to for the purple.
Yeah. I mean, they made some, what was it? Ube banana or something like that. It looked delicious.
Yeah.
Ube butter banana.
Mhm. So from
Check
the
back
food,
in part 1 and part 2 this year's state quiz.
yeah, true. So
It was
from the
minty.
foods that we discussed tonight in the round 2, was there any that like really, kind of drew you and you were like, oh, I could see me getting down with that, whether it was real or, always, or fake and then made real because someone was like, I gotta try my
First
hand
one,
at it.
I said that sounds delicious.
Hit me with that beaver tail, baby. I'm in.
Yeah, beaver tails would be great.
Give
So
me
we
that
had
donut.
We had hot spinach puffs from Emperor's New Groove, cat's tongue,
Oh,
which was
that hot spinach wrap sounds good.
the cat's tongue was the little like cookies that are real. Cup o pizza, then the Big Kahuna burger, which we all agreed most likely exists in reality. It's just copyright name, probably named something else. And of course, we have Everlasting Gobstoppers, the controversial item that Damon was, no matter what, not giving up that it is a real thing.
Taco pizza. Spaghetti taco pizza. That sounds good.
No, it's just spaghetti tacos. So
Oh, yeah. Spaghetti tacos with
Yeah,
meatballs.
but pepperoni on top and make it a pizza. That's fine.
I was just gonna say, Jeff, don't be limiting it. Like if you wanna go hog
I
wild,
mean,
you could
don't
make
get
it
me
a
wrong.
spaghetti
It sounds
pizza.
delicious, spaghetti taco pizza.
A
But
la
spaghetti,
carte.
you got taco meat, some
Yeah.
tomatoes, and
See, you got me thinking. Stop it. Nope.
Yeah, I can't say I'd eat really most of those things. So
I would probably like the beaver tail. I know it's real. That like really grabbed me.
Maybe the cup of pizza. I would try. It's pizza, so
Yeah, cup of pizza would probably be interesting. I mean, if it's anything like a pizza bowl, that makes sense. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't want to never live sting gobstopper myself. It's just not my thing.
not the real.
I, I think most of everything else sounds pretty good.
So now your favorite party conversation piece can be if you see Pico de Gallo, you can let them know it's actually known as rooster speak.
Well, actually, I think you find it's called Rooster Speak.
Oh my god!
Well, actually, when you say Pico de Gallo, you're saying rooster speak.
You probably didn't know that. You don't speak Spanish. I didn't expect you to.
Oh my god!
well, or you could do the same thing with the priest fainted. You could be like, well, actually, the original was called the Imam fainted because it's from the Ottoman Empire. You see, the Ottomans, of course, were famously known for being practitioners of Islam, and so therefore their priest is not actually a priest; it's an Imam, and that is why it's called that. So.
Oh.
Speaking of food, I'm feeding a baby antelope.
You're currently eating for the kings, but of course, you just have to do for now.
Oh my god.
It's 3 minutes of this. I'm so sorry for anyone listening later.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Nice. So that is our 2 rounds of the birthday quiz show. Baker's Dozen, which is it? So
Good one.
the question is, how did you fare at home? And if you were drinking of a certain adult beverage, are you even still conscious and alive with us? Have you passed out, which means you have to go back and listen or watch the episode again? Start over? Who knows? But yeah.
Hell.
I will say my light went through a lot. It died on me halfway through, so.
It had enough. It was like, I'm done.
When it heard about the Pico de Gallo, it was like, I just can't. It's
It was like, no.
I missed the Pico de Gallo.
Yeah, that was.
I
think
missed
before,
that.
I think that was right before you came in.
Yeah.
And I
apparently
mean,
it's called Rooster's Beak.
oh wow. I'm eating
Well,
a
that's like
beef
Pico de
burrito
Gallo.
right now.
Ah,
I'm getting more hungry by the minute.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we had such an effect on Lloyd. He said he was ordering 5 guys to come to his apartment. So, you know.
wait.
I
No.
was like, what's called the app said everything's closed,
Oh.
so I ordered a burger instead.
Ah. So you just got one guy.
One guy.
Yeah.
When that was hot, then that all happened.
Hopefully, it won't be disappointing.
Usually, if you order a guy at 1 a.m, they're going to be disappointing. Sorry, but that's just the rules.
Nice.
That's my fact fan.
So,
Nope,
Jeff,
nope.
I hope you enjoyed your birthday. I know you're in the midst of your like home staycation from work. And of course, we all wish you the best, especially with your breeding. What's going on?
I do like to breed.
We. Happy birthday, Jeff.
Happy birthday, Jeff. Yes, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jeff.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, with that being said, anything else before we wrap up for this particular fun evening episode?
Well, who won with Among Us?
Oh,
The second round.
So in the second round, it was Jeff and Lloyd in a tie.
Hell yeah, last place. Let's go.
With 1 point more was Joshua, and surprise, surprise, Damon was in the lead.
Boo.
Bobby came in late, so he didn't get as many points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh, okay, it's fine.
so somebody has a track record that usually when we play games or quizzes, they're a bit competitive. So they prefer to win. And I
No
will
matter
note,
what.
this was not a quiz where we talked about our sex lives or played like the bingo games, which is infamously where Damon usually cleans our clocks.
I'm just well learned.
Well, there was a lot about porn stars, so
True. Joshua gets me.
Yeah, round one. Yeah. I mean, honestly, David, I think in round one you got a perfect score. I think.
Wow. I'll have to go back and watch that one.
Yeah. I was doing the thing, I think you're right. And I think I only missed like 2 or 3 from this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So just so everyone understands, I have weird trivia brain. Like I just letting people know, like in middle school and high school, I played quick recall, so general like knowledge about any and everything was like I always grabbed it and I always held on to it. So random weird facts like the Kurt Marshall 80s porn star, don't know why that's rattling around in the brain, but it is. Uh, so it just it's weird. I will say it's weird. And this like second round with foods and such wasn't. It was a lot of guessing. It was a lot of guessing. I will put that out there. Some of them I had a feeling were real. Like the ones that were real, I kind of got an idea about. But yeah. Anyway, that's me. Just like I said, weird mental trivia brain. Hee hee.
Now he reveals that. Not before we started playing, so people would know immediately how competitive he was going to be.
It's not competitive. It's just getting the questions right. Okay.
Knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
So humble, this one. So humble.
Knowledge.
Because, there's that. All right, so as we get ready to wrap up, we'll go into our closing here. Of course, there's plenty of ways to follow us online if you're interested. You can go to our blog, cubsoutloud.com. You can shoot us an email, cubsoutloud@gmail.com. You can send a happy birthday message to the birthday bear cub if you'd like there. You could also call our voicemail message line, sexy or otherwise, at 361 COL Talks at 361-265-8255. If you want to find us online for social media outlets, pretty much Blue Sky, Facebook, Tumblr, YouTube, the main ones for us, type in Cubs Out Loud. If you want to join the social chat for our COL entourage on Telegram, you can go to bit.ly/telegram-COL. Of course, if you want to know when we're going to be doing our live show events, you can go to bit.ly/calendar-COL. And of course, there's plenty of ways to support us. You can buy some merch. You can go to zazzle.com/cubsoutloud, and you can get various items there, such as the apparel that Damon and I are sporting today, including my hat. And I believe Jeff had a shirt on from our Zazzle store, but at 45 minutes in, he decided to get half naked. So yeah, there's lots of different items. Pretty much most of the designs were created by Smashy the Bear. If you would like to support them, you can go to tpublic.com/user/Smashy the Bear. And of course, if you would like to, you can become a patron and go to patreon.com/cubsoutloud. And you can also send us a donation by going to paypal.me/cubsoutloud, and you can give us a birthday tip for Jeff. As we say, all of that helps us keep the lights on around here. There's plenty of ways to find Cubs Out Loud online and help promote us through Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Spotify, and those other items. If you would like to find us online, we'll start first with the man of the hour, the birthday boy himself. Jeff, how would people find you?
Good luck. Or box by box something or other.
Nice.
All right, Damon.
I'm not online very much.
Wait,
If you wish to get in touch with me, you can find me at TheaterCub79. That's TheaterCub79 on most bear-related sites. Or you can find me as Pup79 on Blue Sky. That is not safe for work. For safe for work stuff, you want DMA Gamer79 on Blue Sky and TikTok. Mostly, those are just me reposting my Wordles. Like, woo! Anyway.
nice. For me, you can pretty much find me anywhere online as Gaber73. Also, for our illustrious guests, Lloyd, how would people find you if they wanted to get in touch with you?
They can't. I should hope not. But I'm just some guy on the internet. That's the way it should always just be. Jump into I'll be there, I guess.
All right, Joshua.
Well, you can find me on most places at Sidekick Productions. That's Sidekick like Batman and Robin, not Psychic like Miss Cleo. Sidekick Productions on Instagram, on TikTok for as long as that lasts in America, in the United States, and on YouTube at Sidekick Productions. You can also find me on Blue Sky at Joshua R. Pangborn, at sidekickproductions.org on Blue Sky. And yeah, so just look for Sidekick Productions and you'll find me.
Nice. And Bobby, if people wanted to get in touch with you, do you have an online presence? Do you want to be found?
Not now.
That
Well,
is a good way
maybe
to put it. Maybe later. Maybe later. Uh-huh. We'll call you up for the McBang Bang. Like,
All righty then.
I like how you said that. Not now, because that tends to be a thing that we're like, maybe not so much. But with that, we're gonna say goodnight, everybody, and get some outro
Happy
music.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
happy birthday.